What up, it's your boy, way back, and today we are playing the Federation of Soul.
I am Speedy, aka your boy Nathan, and today I will be playing the Naalu Collective,
the Argent Flight,
the Naaz-Rokha Alliance,
the Mentak, here to pillage.
I also don't like how it sounds with my Chicago accent, so I would appreciate if I could be the Naalu Collective and sound French today.
I mean, today we're just gonna be cool. We're gonna be chill. We're gonna explore some planets.
I have chosen this faction for one reason and one reason only, and it's because I want to be Zero. We have had too many games where it has come down to, in the final moments, the final scoring, it has come down to initiative order. And I have been lower down in the initiative order and therefore lost. So I'm going to make myself Zero. And that's it.
The objectives are very tech-based. Nathan has speaker grab tech, so we are all gonna be itching for that tech or speaker token, so.
Henry taking politics sort of screwed me out of going for Mechatol. We'll see, maybe Henry will go tech for that objective.
Objectives are just tech. So I just got politics because I need to rack up some tech next round.
It's all techs. The first two are techs, and then my secret is own 2 faction techs. It's the same literally as a 1 point. I'm gonna get 2 points off of this one thing.
I got a really juicy secret objective to start out with, which is to win a combat in another player's home system. Yikes.
My secret objective is have 9 or more ground forces on a planet. That's probably really out of focus.
I definitely got the worst slice on the board, but it's okay. I'm hoping to make up for that by pillaging everyone.
Rand, I'm always worried about is the pirates. I have trade and I almost don't want to replenish her just because of that. But then that also makes me a target.
Before the game even started, Rand immediately wanted to exchange promissory notes so that she could get my Zero thing. And I had to let her know that I decided on the car ride over here that I would never be giving that away.
I'm cool with my neighbors. I can't really fight the Screaming Eagles, and I don't want to fight Speedy because, one, I would have to go through the anomaly to my left of my home system, which is a black hole, so I could be decimated before I even got there.
I feel like Speedy taking Warfare, that she's going for Mechatol.
And I have a clear path to Mechatol.
I also have a very interesting wormhole right in front of me.
I'm a little bit nervous because I have an alpha wormhole right next to my home system, and so does Nick. So I'm thinking maybe we exchange supports so that we don't come and destroy each other. I
got a good feeling about this game though. I don't hate my map placement. I start with decent tech and we have tech objectives. Let's take a look at what happens.
So we don't have Argent today, but we do have Monty, Destroyer of Worlds.
So this helps add to my villain image, having a white dog. Villains always have white animals, or hairless animals. I think that's mostly just Dr. Evil though. Monty, what should I do?
I am going to consult Monty to victory.
Monty, tell me, what should I do? Monty thinks that I should take Speedy's planet by the wormhole, so I'm just gonna do what Monty says.
Monty's down here. You can't see Monty.
All right, that was round 1, and nobody scored because it's all tech objectives right now.
None of us scored that round. If I had gotten tech, I would have been able to because Mentak starts with 2.
Luckily, tech got picked. I picked the money to make sure I'd have enough to get the tech I need and enough to build some ships because, with the Screaming Eagles to my right, Nick, you gotta have ships to fight off that crazy fighter barrage.
I have 1 planet to my name. That's just the way this map has gone.
I am making neighbors. I love making neighbors. I love pillaging from my neighbors.
Everyone's getting ready for Rand to just pillage everything they got. Rand claims she only steals from the rich because she can only take trade goods if you have 3 or more. Come on. 3 trade goods, that's middle class at best.
I've made neighbors with Henry and Speedy. I just have Nick and Nathan left, and I'm coming for them next round.
Feels like it might be 2 or 3 more rounds until I actually score a point. So this is, I think, a legit case of being out of the game from the beginning.
Speedy took Imperial and is right next to Mechatol, so she is definitely getting 2 points this round, especially because she has the 0.
I have positioned myself to go and take Mechatol at the start of round 2. I thought this was a great idea, but already people are upset about it, and I have the Imperial strategy card, and I am 0 order, so I will be getting 2 points. Oh no!
Obviously, she's becoming the biggest threat.
I forgot that Speedy had the Naalu, and she set herself up right outside of Mechatol. She also picked second to last in strategy cards, and we all missed it. Too early in the morning, not enough coffee yet. We need more coffee, Monty.
Luckily, I'm not the target. I purposely didn't pick 8 to let Speedy pick 8. I know she went first. She's gonna take Mechatol and score instantly. She's gonna become a huge target. That's gonna take a lot of heat off my back as I slam dunk these have all the techs. Oh, I love it.
I mean, I'm excited, but now I'm a target. Because nobody else scored first round, and now I'm gonna just jump to 2.
I took politics so that I could take the speaker token and finally get the chance to pick tech and score those objectives.
And I have an undefended home system with an alpha wormhole adjacent to it. And during round 1, I did offer to exchange supports with Nick so that we could just have protected home systems from each other. And the man said no.
I think that I can set myself up this round to be a real pain in the ass the next round, I think. So we'll see.
Well, that was a pretty goofy agenda phase.
So that was a very silly agenda phase.
We voted on the first agenda, and then the second one was just to re-vote on that law again.
We ended up with basically nothing but a nerfed war sun.
I keep on hosing myself.
I scored a public and a secret, so I am tied with Speedy at 2 right now.
I think I can get an objective this round, but I need to get some new secrets. My secrets they're old news. I need to get some juicy new secrets and score those.
As speaker, I picked tech as planned, so things are looking good.
Round 1, I could have claimed the 2 planets that were adjacent to my home system, the 2-planet system instead of the 1-planet system. And I just didn't, because I messed up, and now Rand has those planets.
I think again I'm gonna have to build this round because I did not expect to not be able to take Speedy's planet by the wormhole.
I still haven't been able to make neighbors with Nick and Nathan, but I am sure I can do it this round, so let's pillage for days.
This man's about to hose me. Wow. Trusted Nathan, my boy.
I mean, it's either that or let you get like 5 points in one turn. That's ridiculous.
Somehow, I managed to hold Mechatol with just my lonesome little carrier.
Speedy defended.
I do not know how. And I am 0. And no one took 8. So I'm just gonna take it again.
I got decimated.
It's your turn for the Naalu.
Speedy's gonna get another point. I didn't pick 8 again. Whatever. She's not getting the public objectives. That's the only logic that allows her to stick on Mechatol.
Again, I'm hosing myself. I'm not super close on any objectives. I am command token poor. I definitely should have taken 1. I'm hosing myself.
Construction did get picked this turn by Nick, so she could potentially put a, you know, a space dock or a PDS there to build up on Mechatol, and then it would become a problem. So
that last round, Nathan didn't replenish me, which was really unfortunate. And I'm trying, I know that this is my villain game, but I'm trying to be judicious with how I be a villain.
I already attacked her once. I feel like it's on somebody else to play police. I've got the Screaming Eagles to my right, and they're really what I'm worried about. So I need to shore up my defenses and build.
Me and Speedy are still tied.
So one of the things I didn't foresee being to the right of the Naalu, it's on me to do a lot of things.
All right, Nathan actually took Imperial. I'm really surprised at that. I'm betting he's gonna take Mechatol.
I'm forced to take cards I don't want. I made myself the speaker to do something, but I was forced to take 8 or else Speedy was just gonna get the free point off of Mechatol. She's probably gonna score a public objective anyway, so it's just rough out there.
It's gonna be interesting to find out what exactly happens this round. Nathan's gonna attack. Is that the only way to stop Speedy? How do we stop Speedy?
Kind of looks like it's Speedy's game to lose at this point because she's gotten so many free points this game, and so she can just take objectives from here.
I unexpectedly almost was able to score off of Mechatol again with just that same carrier and same one lone little infantry man from the very beginning. Insane. And Nathan was going to let me take it. He wasn't going to take 8, but the whole table pressured him into taking 8 so that I couldn't score off Mechatol again. Unfortunate.
I know I'm not going to get that B in empty spots. That's just one I just don't have it, so I'm going to try and get the twofers, and maybe if I build up enough, maybe I get to Mechatol, maybe get some points.
I'm gonna probably go take the planet by Speedy, but then it's really about finding a way to get under Nathan's skin this round or next round. I know I keep pushing him. I'm not doing much of a villain game like I thought I would.
I did sabotage Nick. He's got a huge fleet, and it's making me nervous because I don't have a huge fleet.
There have been a couple sillier uses of a sabotage card, but it's been a while since we've seen someone waste a sabotage the way Nathan just did in that agenda phase.
Nathan got me a free technology during the agenda phase, which was very nice. I am really struggling to try to get that tech objective that I never got, 2 of each category. So that was a help. Maybe because of that, I can eventually get it. But not right now.
He wouldn't make the deals with me, he wouldn't trade with me. He traded with Henry to get this free support for the throne, which it makes sense. Henry's less of a threat than I am.
Henry and I shared supports, that's fine. I just can't get to Rand.
I managed to make everyone my neighbor this round, and I'm really happy about that because I am pillaging for days.
Oh, transaction?
My stack of trade goods just keeps getting higher and higher. This is why I love the Mentak.
I mean, I'm not in the game, but I'm not out. I mean, I can score a couple more points, but then I think the stage 2s are gonna come up that are like, controlled 12 planets, and I'm like, oh, I have 1.
I have very little fleet, and I am just desperately trying to knock off the objectives that I didn't get earlier because multiple rounds in a row just didn't get publics.
I am set in terms of objectives. I have tons of tech. I have the tech strategy card. There are multiple I can score, and I soon will be able to score my last secret objective, which also happens to be tech-based.
I do now have 2 unit upgrades, so I can score a public this round for sure. I'm gonna try to get the 5 ships thing and just pray I don't have to do anything else. Because I have no tokens and nobody took leadership. I'm gonna just sit this round. Just sit and hope that no one comes after my stuff. which of course they're going to probably. Of course, probably. As you can see, I don't know what's going on.
Still, I need one more law in place for the secret objective I've got in the tuck right now.
My secret is to have 4 technologies of the same color, so I am gonna climb the yellow tree and get my faction techs. I think at that point it's game over. I'll be pretty unstoppable.
I don't know what the plan is. I think it's just to get that point off Mechatol and just keep building the fleet, keep putting the presence out. Maybe get a war sun. We'll see.
I think there's some crazy play I can make with my hero, where I use... I don't know.
It's rough out there for you Fed boys. What about your boy? We're in last place.
Man, I just keep goofing this game. Goof. Between Goofus and Gallant, Goofus for sure.
All right. I got to be a little bit of a menace to Speedy, which she did not appreciate.
You bastard.
He hates it. You looked directly at the camera.
I was gonna score my secret objective last round, but then Nick came and destroyed my PDS. I need 4 PDS, I had 4, and he went and he just took one. Just because he wanted to get a planet, apparently. Maybe it's for an objective, I don't know.
To bring everything over there. I'm usually very diplomatic, usually very, oh, let me come here for that. But just with Speedy, I was stonewalled. I was just coming to attack that planet. Now she's focusing on it a whole bunch, which is what I want.
Why are you doing this?
I thought I was hosed from the beginning because I only had like 1 planet in my area adjacent to my home system. But it's strange. It hasn't totally mattered, I think, because I've taken politics at a good time. So I was able to take Imperial this round. I think I can immediately score the 2-point objective. Have at the end of the round unlock the 1-point objective. And then I have 1 action phase secret and 1 status phase secret. So there is definitely a path, but it'll be tough. I don't think I've ever pulled off a 5-point round.
I am set to score the 2-pointer this round. Tech was not picked, and I picked politics over tech. I think that may have been a mistake. I was hoping to get Imperial and score 2 objectives next round, but I don't know if I can without tech in this round.
I picked money, so against my better judgment, I'm going for the points. I should have picked warfare, but I don't want to give everybody the ability to build their home system. I want less ships on the board, I want more of my ships on the board. So that's the plan. Get the money, build the ships. Get the money, build the ships.
I want to get under Nathan's skin, again, like always, but I just keep not finding opportunities. I think I might have to move my fleet closer to Mechatol to be able to do something like that. But I also worry about Nathan retaliating, so I really got to build up my defenses here. I definitely have more than enough room to build crazy defenses, so.
It might be worth taking Mechatol and losing Speedy's support if I take Imperial next round, because then I can get that point back and possibly again in the future.
Me not getting those 2 planets at the beginning of the game, man, I hosed myself so bad. One of those planets has 4 influence. I could be using that to satisfy the objective right now. Whew.
If this goes well, I have to get a space dock. I have to use anti-fighter barrage to destroy a couple fighters, Rand's fighters. I have to spend 6 influence, 6 resources, 6 trade goods, and then I also have to just score that 2 unit upgrades, which I actually have. I've just kind of had that one in my back pocket to score later, so.
I gotta find a way to score secret objective, I already have a public objective in the bag. I don't think I'm gonna get the new 2-pointer. We'll see. Maybe next round I can parlay into that.
I, for a while now, have had an Imperial Rider that I am sitting on waiting for the perfect agenda. I hope that comes soon because that point might be what puts me ahead of Speedy finally.
Rand, we'll see. We'll see. She's sort of spread out thin. I don't know what Rand's end goal is. She's gonna fuck somebody up soon. And that's what I feel. That's what I feel in my heart.
I don't even have a plan anymore. I'm letting down the space cats and the peace turtles. I'm so sorry.
We're playing catch up. We're playing catch up. We're not playing mustard.
Fingers crossed, I hope to come back victorious with hopefully no one really expecting me to take it this round. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll come back and it's like, all right, we have 2 more rounds. I don't know.
There's still hope for me. I know, I'm laying down with defeat. As if it's all over. I'm technically tied for the lead right now. But it just doesn't feel like I'm gonna come back from this. I am supposed to say that I choose to roll all my dice on the ground like a little rat person so that you guys can cut to the B-roll.
Well, this is it. We're on the last round. I couldn't close it out last round, unfortunately. There just weren't enough command tokens, and I couldn't do it, but I'm at 9.
So it's pretty much a wrap on ya boy. I'm dead. I'm in dead last, and I don't have a plan.
I had a feeling it was gonna be Rand again, because it always is whenever we don't expect it.
Luckily, I was the speaker, and the objective was a construction-based objective, so I was able to pick 4.
We gotta stop Rand. That's basically it.
I ended up using my Imperial Rider and a Construction Rider to make the Construction Rider go through to get this 2-point objective that was just revealed.
I am pretty sure that Henry is going to take the game.
I'll flank Speed, activate a system nearby with Rand's fighters, send my destroyers that way. I wish I could have taken Warfare and I wouldn't have to do this with the flank speed, which is like not the way I want to do it. But unfortunately, Rand took Construction because that's how she's going to score the new 2-point objective that came out. And then I had to take Imperial, even though I tried to get her to take it, because Nick already has a 1-point objective on lock, and he has Mechatol. So he would have just won on his first turn.
It's over. It's okay.
Hey, with the
hurt him on the
too.
way down. I'm not gonna. It's over for me.
It's over. Give me Mechatol.
Oh, you bastard.
Thank you.
You bastard.
Rand's going to win. Henry's not going to win. Speedy probably isn't going to win. I think it's either Rand or me, it feels like, basically.
It seemed like he was kind of hoping that we would not notice that, and because he stalled a little bit after I took that and he had to choose, so I think he was counting on taking 8.
He wasn't planning to take 8, but he is at 9 points. And he has Imperial, so he could just score during the round. The other person who might take it is Rand. She is at 8, she has many tricks up her sleeve, and I fear her deeply.
The thing is, if the people with lower initiative numbers than me don't win during the status phase, I can win. But I think it's just a matter of stopping everyone else. I mean, we're all at the top of the scoreboard. It's a really tricky time. This is clearly the last round, and it could go anyway.
The best everybody could do is try and take each other's home systems to stall the game out. But with everybody at 9 and 8, whoa, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
I think Speedy is staying quiet over there because she has a secret plan to win off of the Naalu initiative order. And there might be a way to convince her to go after Rand, even though they have supports, because it's like, oh yeah, but Speedy, she'll get a 2-pointer, maybe you can get a 2. If there's some way for her to get points out of going after Rand that will compensate for her losing support, that'll be a long shot, but...
Speedy has support for the throne, so will not fight Rand. Henry is being coy about fighting Rand for some reason. I do not know why.
The only way that I'm gonna win is if I successfully take a planet from Henry. I have to beat him, because he's the person with the most victory points. I will get an action phase secret objective, and then in taking that planet from him, I will have high enough resource value of my planets that I control to get a secret. And then I will be first in the scoring order, because I'm 0, which would be very nice.
I hope my first move goes smoothly, get that secret, take it home. We're done here. We're done here.
I do not have confidence that I will beat this battle against Henry for his planet, because I am not a combat person and I have not been preparing for combat this whole game.
The day's early, maybe we'll play a game of Root afterwards.
It's anybody's game. Let's see how it goes.
Nick, it's the last round. How are you feeling?
Yeah. Big
Nathan,
worries.
Last round. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling Kingmaker.
Rand, it's the last round. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling like it's possible.
Speedy, it's the last round. How are you feeling?
I am praying that other people stumble and fall so that I may climb on them to the top.
Henry, it's the last round. How are you feeling?
When you're Henry and it's the last round, you got nothing.
Wow, what an ending.
Your boy did it. Your boy managed to take it in his first turn.
Henry took it home. Congratulations, Henry.
Congrats, Henry. That was a very surprising, very expertful win.
I was so worried when I played flank speed to get there that someone was definitely gonna sabotage.
I thought I had it in the bag. I needed a 5th planet to build a structure on. I made a deal with Henry, and that is the deal that gave him his last secret objective.
Rand and I worked out a deal where, like, because I think Rand thought that I was gonna go for the, like, ships in empty spaces to get 1 more point. She thought she had to get my planet to score the structures objective. So I just agreed to that and kind of made it seem like that was what was happening.
Henry made a deal with Rand, and in my head I was thinking, why is Henry making a deal with Rand? She's about to win. Why would he do that? Because Henry gets an action phase secret objective with Rand to win the game. Wow.
Got in there, got a little anti-fighter barrage, got enough hits, scored off that action phase secret in the first turn. That's a sweet, juicy feeling.
He did it so quick in that final round. Just whoop, action phase objective, and that was it.
I then very foolishly realized that I actually had a 5th planet. I just didn't have any troops on it, so I didn't notice it. But I could have popped construction and waited out the game and scored 2nd after Speedy, who I think did not have it in the bag. So
what was funny is that me, Rand, and Nick all had our eyes on the exact same planet that Henry had control of, and to try to win, we were all gonna go for that planet. So it would have resulted in a bloodbath.
That was shaping up to be a big clusterfuck in that last round, of all of us going for different things.
I think we all separately sort of thought we were gonna sneak away with the win, but we would have ended up just having absolute chaos.
Henry was just 1 point away. We should have realized that. Everybody was so worried about Speedy's secret objectives and Rand's secret objectives. Wow, that was a good... Props to Henry. That is a well-played game.
I think having so little resources let me fly under the radar, and we had very few like control objectives, very few war objectives.
Man did not cause a fuss this game whatsoever. Stayed within like 4 tiles, didn't fight me. Because if he would have fought me, then would have been more of an issue. But I saw no reason to. We traded supports, man. That is a That is a finely played game. That was a really, really good game.
And let that be a lesson to all the struggling youth out there. You know, I started with just one planet next to my home system. I've never thought I was more out of a game from the beginning than this game.
I thought I had this one locked up. My secret objectives was the same thing as my hero. My other secret objective was the same thing as the first public objective, which I scored. And the other one, I made the deal with Nick to be next to his home system and to get that secret objective. Yeah, I picked money too many times. There wasn't any reason for Nick to come after me, and I was anticipating it the entire game. So I built up my fleet, but didn't really do anything with it. It was just a deterrent, and that takes a lot of time. Yeah, I was kind of nerfed myself there for a little bit, and that's kind of how it goes. You either get the points or you build your fleet, and I wanted the fleet because I don't like struggling when I get swung on. Yeah, I mean, it was hard to anticipate that Nick wasn't going to swing on me, because he traded supports with Henry, as it goes in Twilight Imperium.
Fun game, Nathan, my boy, Nick, my boy, Rand, my boy, and Henry, my boy. Good game. Good game.
Good game to everyone. Look forward to winning.